Right then, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody is doing well. This is a different sort of video, and it's one that I have and ahed about doing for a long time. Didn't know how it would go down on the channel, but it's basically going to be van chats. I spend a lot of time driving between jobs, and between jobs I might be on the phone to people, I might be thinking in my head about stuff I've got to get done, or I might be thinking about a topical subject in the plumbing industry or in general really. And I just thought there's a lot of times when there could be some good content in it, some good chat. Also, it gives the chance for you who watch my channel time to drop me messages if you want me to talk about something, or you want me to chat about something. I have asked before, because I've always teased the idea of doing a YouTube live, and I've never done one. And to be honest, that's my fault, because a lot of people have always said it'd be really good to do a YouTube live. But for some reason, I don't know, I've never been, as weird as this is going to sound, I've never been comfortable going live on YouTube to you lot, which I should be, because you're all good as gold. And also hosting a podcast, it's not something that I'm shy of doing. But for some reason on YouTube, I don't know. So if there is, A, let me know if you want me to do a live, because I should do really. And B, if there's anything you want me to chat about on here, I think I'm going to do it as a bit of maybe once a week, no, maybe once every 2 weeks when there's enough to talk about, or randomly once a week or whatever. If people want to ask me stuff, drop in the comment below. If people want to ask me stuff, what do I think of this new product? What do I think of the water regs coming up? What do I think of whatever? You know, there's loads of topical things around construction in general. We talk about a lot of it on the podcast, but the amount of time I spend in the van going to and from jobs, I thought, why not? Let's do it. For instance, I did a post the other day. I was uploading one of my YouTube videos, and I always go to a place called Cafe in the Machine. As you may know, I'm massively into my cars. Cafe in the Machine is like a destination cafe where people go in cars, and there's always something cool going on. So I go over there, set all my laptop up and edit everything, because I edit everything on my phone, and I just find it a cool place to edit from. But I did a picture from there, and so many people said to me, what goes on doing your editing? What do you have to do? Is it time consuming? It is, to be honest. If I've got, let's say for instance, I've done a job and I've got 2 hours of raw footage from a bathroom repair or anything like that. So there's 2 hours of raw footage of various different jobs. I need to cut that 2 hours of raw footage down to possibly 25 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on what it is. I usually aim for that sort of time period. For me to cut that down from 2 hours to 25 minutes probably takes, I'm going to say 3, maybe 4 hours. So you cut that down, then you've got to render that content, which means taking it from my phone. I edit everything on my phone, render it, upload it to YouTube. Then once it's gone onto YouTube, you then have to go onto YouTube and do like your titles. Titles and thumbnails are key. I want to try and get my thumbnails a little bit better than what they are, because thumbnails are a massive draw to people, but the titles are massively key as well. And yes, sometimes we do quite leading titles. Has this gone wrong or whatever? That is part of YouTube. A lot of people don't understand that YouTube is a business. A lot of people don't understand YouTube is a business. I treat it as a business now. I've got my plumbing company, and I've got a media company that runs alongside it, because with YouTube and sponsorship and working with other brands, it's another income. And this is why when you do a video, so you do your four hours editing, then it goes onto YouTube, there's probably another 2 hours of working a title, working a thumbnail, description, adding chapters, because you put the chapters into the videos, and all of that. So there's probably another 2 hours there. So one video may take 6 hours to completely do from start to finish. And that is why sometimes when you plug an item, or, you know, I'll do a shout out for Unilite, who I'm sponsored with. There you go, Unilite. I'm saving you 25% off the price of them lights. So you're saving money. I'm earning a little bit of money back to help for the time that I'm making the content. Unilite are selling their products. Everybody's winning, but there are still people that get the ump a little bit about me plugging stuff. Now, when it comes to random stuff on the channel and a company says to me, Mark, will you promote this tool or whatever? I always say to them, send me the product, let me use it for a month, because if it's crap and I don't like it, and I don't think you, as people who subscribe to my channel and trust what I say, I don't want to punt something into you that's not very good for the sake of a few quid. So I always say, let me use it for a month. If it's good, we can then have a conversation about, you know, doing a code or whatnot. If it's no good, you don't want me as a company going onto my platform and telling people that it's crap. So I must get offered 4 or 5 things a week from different companies, and you know, people go, oh, you're plugging this, that and the other. If I plugged half the stuff that I got offered, then even I would get annoyed with it. So that's one thing. But if you want me to go massively into depth with that one week on the van talk, I think that's what I'm going to call it, Tiff's Van Talks or something along the lines of that. We can go into that. But again, with, you know, picking companies to work with, there's reasons why I'll pick companies to work with. Unilite have always supported me from day one of the channel, and obviously now Unilite and they're tying with the Trade Legends podcast, which I love doing. If there's anyone that you specifically want on the podcast, drop a comment below. Also collaborations. I've ummed and ahed about doing proper full-on collaborations with other people, like, you know, Chigs, CP Solutions, Mac, Smart Pipe Plumbing. We're all quite good friends within the YouTube community, or most of us. There are a few people out there that I don't really know. And I don't, do you know what? In all honesty, I don't watch plumbing content myself. The odd thing I might skip through. If someone's put a good video out, I might have a look. But in general, once I've finished editing my videos up, I'm not interested in going back to do it. I watched predominantly car content, which is a sort of a nod to what I'm doing at the minute at Matt Armstrong's. Now that's come about with knowing the lads from the Home Improvement channel. They've got me into that. There's some great content coming up for that soon. So it's just about sort of networking within that of YouTube. But I just wanted this to be a bit of an introductory video. What do you want me to talk about? Drop in the comments. What do you want me to talk about? If there's a topic that you want me to go over, how I got into it, I think I've covered that a few times. But you know, whatever you want. I'll spend that much time moving between jobs. Why not film a little bit? I might do a couple of minutes here and a couple of minutes there. But that's why I've got the microphone on this one, because I want the audio, because I'm doing it from the van, I want the audio to be pretty good. And if I was just recording off my phone, the audio might be a little bit rubbish. So got the microphone on, so I can be professional when I need to be. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this. A little insight into what I think could be a really good little thing. It's not going to be for everyone, I know for a fact, because there's no actual content in it, but I want to be able to chat about industry stuff within it. So let me know what you think, and hopefully we can do a little bit more of this, because I quite enjoy it. I have a list of questions from people and all that sort of stuff. So as always, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We need to get the channel to 40,000 by the end of the year. We've got to do it. Every year I've done that 10,000. So yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you all at the weekend, Sunday night, 6 p.m.